Hello YouTube! But this time everything went smooth, we are here. I actually checked the VOD yesterday and we had like 20 seconds of dead air, me just staring at abyss, trying to figure out why the stream doesn't go live. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Beastmaster 60.9. But yeah, we are continuing the development of shout out to Tuonela. We started a little bit early on Twitch and we changed the colliders of the minerals to mesh colliders to make the experience when clicking around them a little bit better. And what else? Yeah, we added some awesome new art that one of our beautiful viewers did for us. So we have these amazing looking assets now. This is, for example, the green ore that you're gonna be mining from the minerals. Very cool stuff indeed. And we got a crazy generous donation to pay for the art that I am what is the word I'm looking for? Well, basically I have an artist friend and he's been working for me on and off like all these years basically, and now we can basically pay him. We can pay him a lot of money. Well, it's not that much money, but it's a little bit of money. So thank you to Laretsky for a generous donation. Let's see here. So Dan is saying that it seems like the Americans have zero interest in anything besides America. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the stereotype. Obviously not everyone, but it does seem to be the stereotype. I have a kind of like a dual. I think a lot of people have this like two kind of like dual relationship with the States, with the USA, because at the same time like all of us were kind of like grown into this American culture. So what we enjoyed like Hollywood movies and we watched like TV series from the States. And we listen to a lot of like music from the States and all of these like things, all of these athletes, all of these like leagues and like basically everything popular and pop culture came from the States. So obviously I love that and I love the States for that. But the US government and how it's like kind of like how it looks like from the outside perspective, oh man, it's rough times. And I think the most important lesson and the most important thing to take out from all of this is always try to distinguish the people from the government. Always try to distinguish the people from the state. I think the American people, obviously, they are like every other people. Good people. They are working for their lives and their families like we are. Same goes for the Russian people. I think people need to be reminded that the Russian people, they are like every other people. They are living their lives and trying to get by. And the Russian government, oh man, the Russian government. It's really hard to get by on to that these days. I met a lot of Russian people, wonderful people. They are like us in many ways. Yeah, people choose the government. That would be that is true in some cases. If the elections are fair, yeah, that's true. I think in the Russia it hasn't been fair in all of its history. So that's one aspect. Can they really choose? And the other one is that do they know better? Like if you've been manipulated all your life, can you do an informed decision? That's kind of like another thing. And yeah, it's rough. We're not gonna go into hardcore politics today, but I just want to remind that the people are the same everywhere, although they can be manipulated, and that's kind of. I just hope everyone got the education they deserved. Yeah, people in Russia that have not delegated anything. Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly true. Siki says that getting my ass handed to me as I'm designing my new CV, can't get anything right as I would want it to be, and to put it into CV. Yeah, making CV is it's a fucking pain in the ass. I know that because I did it like not that long ago. It is pain. I actually used an online tool. I think it was like Cake Resume or something. It was actually kind of good. But then I couldn't get the watermark out. So now it says like on the bottom like made with Cake Resume, and it's like shit. So that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. Alright. So we are working on the UI. Let's check out where is my game UI. There it is. I actually started doing this during the weekend on my own time. So off stream, I kind of like started doing this. So if I enable this, you're gonna see it in the game view, and now you should see it here as well. So I started doing these tabs, and there's gonna be like tab for all these different types of things that you can do. It is ugly as hell. If somebody wants to do like UI design 101 and design me a crafting menu, please do. You will literally save my ass, and you'll get good experience. And maybe you can add me to your CV, and when somebody calls, I'm gonna be like, who? Oh man, but yeah, the point I'm trying to make is that my UI is really ugly. Look at the games that nailed crafting. Yeah, this is kind of like the thing, like, do I want to focus on it right now? Do I want to focus on it right now? I don't know. Maybe we can take a little bit of inspiration. So what do you guys think? What is which games have the best looking crafting? Like, what is World of Warcraft crafting these days? Like, what does it look like? What is this? This can't be how it looks like. Holy shit, this is just inventory, like, right? This is actually the one that's, I think, is fairly recent. This is from Dragon Isles. So what are we looking at? So basically, you have a big window. Then you have kind of like this list of things that you can do. It shows what you can do with the whites, and it shows how many you can do of something or something like that. Then it has tabs. You have recipes, specializations, crafting orders. Then you have kind of like this overall level. Then you have this like main view that shows the regions. Then you have this kind of like crafting detail. Oh my god, that is a lot of things. Like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. There's absolutely no way. By the way, appreciate good UI. This is something I don't think people are appreciating enough. Like, creating this sort of UI and having all this information out there is actually quite a feat. It is actually quite difficult. My colleague of mine, Dotmani, probably can pull this off. I don't know if I would probably need like 2 weeks to do this. Yeah, I would probably need 2 weeks to pull this off, and it would probably be buggy. Probably would be buggy. New world crafting. Let's see if we can find like. All right, so I think this is it. So what you have here, this is kind of like a full screen thing, really. Yerps, good day. So what you have is you have like amulets. I gotta say, I think this is a lot worse than the World of Warcraft one. I am biased, but I'm like having a little bit of a trouble like seeing what the hell's happening. Like, I think you can all like, guys, can you agree with me that this is a little bit harder to like read? Because I think like good UX, good UI UX design is something you can like immediately figure out. Right now I'm like, okay, so we have an amulet. Okay, so it requires these things. Then you have like, okay, so it's potential gear score. Okay, so you can like get a different like level of item. You have like you can do many. Then you have craft. Then there's tier 2, tier 1. What is this? Like what are these? Is it like we can press here and then it's gonna show like tier 2 amulets? I think that's what it is. Okay. Then we have like these different. Okay, so I think I got it. Yeah. Hey! Would you look at that? We've been raided, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. How do I pronounce your name? This is the worst thing. Like somebody comes in with a raid and you're like feeling generous and feeling like all these good feelings, and then you're like, oh my god, the name. Is it Heideviska? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it needs to be yeah. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Pronounce it as you like. I appreciate that because people come in and they're like, no, you don't pronounce the first 2 letters. They are silent letters. And I'm a Finnish man. I'm 33. I'm turning 33 like in 2 weeks. I can't I can't handle silent letters as a Finnish man. We in Finland we pronounce all of the letters. Yes, that is the way we do. And if you do silent letters, like what the hell, man. But hey, nice to meet you. Hey, Germans, let's freaking go. We love the Germans. Finland and Germany has a long history. There's a lot of things to talk about. But hey, nice to meet you. How are you? And welcome. My name is Ame. We are developing a beautiful game that's combining RuneScape Classic and Don't Starve. So let me just show you. All right, let me just show you. Basically, it's a multiplayer game. I'm just gonna go like I'm gonna be a Haida fan, and this is our main character. And we can equip stuff here. We can, for example, put a little bit of a cyan sword and black robe, and we are gonna be clicking this 2D character in a 3D world. And the art style is a little bit like a mixture of Don't Starve, but also like taking inspiration from Finnish, like old lore, basically. Like we're talking about like really old school stuff, you know, Finnish folklore. And yeah, this is gonna be a multiplayer game where you can like do PvPs, you can duel people, you can farm NPCs, and you can craft, you can loot, you can fish, you can mine. Yeah, it started out as like purely PvP, but it turns out it needs a little bit of more like depth, and it needs more features. So as it turns out, we're kind of doing like MMO now. We're kind of doing MMO now, so I would like to steer away from like the MMO genre, but we are definitely like going bigger. And yeah, we are currently we're developing beta, so if everything goes right, we're gonna be doing a release by the summer. But yeah, hey, what are you guys doing at your place? Let me shout out you. Hi, Deviska. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna drop you a follow as well. You're a game dev. Let's go. Sounds like an MMO, and you do it on your own. Yeah, this is all me. People are kind of pitying my programmer art, and they are helping me out with, you know, like doing some assets. but yeah, it's basically me. I've been doing this for 6 to 7 months now. I have a family and stuff like that, so it's not like I'm like doing this 8 hours a day. But I do stream every day. At least that's the goal of it. The combat is very bare bones, but this is basically how it's gonna be. It's gonna it's gonna be fairly similar to the legendary old school RuneScape. So it's gonna be like this turn-based 3-hit combat, and yeah. And Gaverion and Heideviska giving me a nice follow. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. How are you guys? And as we know, you should add microtransactions before doing anything else for the game. yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Like now that I am a developer, I'm like a solo dev. I can kind of like understand why microtransactions or why these monetizations exist, you know, because hey, you wanna pay your bills. But I'm a gamer. Like I've been a hardcore gamer all my life, so I'm really mindful about how the monetization is added. Like I want this game to be enjoyed by everyone and not be like unfair to anyone. So yeah. Oi. But it was nice to meet new people. What kind of game are you creating there? I would love to know about Heideviska's projects. All right, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were working on UI, and we were taking some inspiration. So, my crafting UI, you need to pay for your monetization manager. You want to do an unpaid internship for 6 to 60 months, maybe. Oh man. All right, so we're working on a kind of like crafting menu. New World has this kind of thing going. So I think as like a horizontal, this horizontal kind of like grouping has the tier, and then as a list here you have all the different amulets or different like jewelry. I'm biased, but I like the World of Warcraft better. I think the kind of like the more important stuff just like it's like out there better. I think this is better. We don't need all of this information though, but I think this kind of like paints your picture. And actually like one of the most important things to me right now is like how are the graphics like? What is the graphics? So basically it has like this icon there, like this circle icon on the top left, and then it has like an information button, then it has this header, it has a little bit of like a bigger X button on the top right, then it has this kind of like this grayish thing. I think most of these craftings are too complicated. Yeah. Heideviska says that right now I'm working on a smaller game called Shapeyard, where you manage a junkyard for shapes. All right. You need to deliver shapes to trucks, buy modifiers and machines, and try to reach the highest score possible. Huh. Interesting. Shapeyard. Cool. So right out of the gate, when I hear about shapes, it like lights something up in me, bearing resemblance to my kid. So I have like a small child. I have a 2.5-year-old, and he's like, we're talking about shapes all the time. So is it like a kid's game, or is it actually like much more complex? Because I think people are kind of, it's more for adults. Yeah. All right. I think people are kind of like overlooking the kids games aspects. It's kind of like an engine builder. Ooh, interesting. All right, you got me interested. I really want to see what you're doing. Do you have a Steam page or anything like that? We just couple weeks back we added our game to the Steam. It was a big feat. If you guys wanna help me out, you can wishlist the game. Every wishlist helps. Doesn't really like, it doesn't ask anything of you. When the game comes out, it's gonna tell that hey, the game's out. But it's gonna tell Steam that this game is something people are looking for. So if you can wishlist it, that's really nice. Really nice. There's a version on itch.io which is quite outdated, but I will update it on the next day. Hey, All right. Maybe you can link the each page. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. We would like to see it together. But hey, nice to meet you, Hadeviska. I'm gonna try to drop by on your stream someday. I posted nice UI for crafting. All right, let's have a look at. All right. So wait a minute. So what we have is kind of like this window. Then we have a left side gray out items that you can't craft, other plus other items that you can craft. Then you have show required materials, then show item that is crafted, and then you have the craft button. That's not bad. No background. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to look at, but I think when you're watching through the Discord, it's all right. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I do not hate it. English translation comes as well with the next version. Let's have a look at Shapeyard. Is it made with Godot? Wait, it's already out here. Neues Spiel. Nice. All right. Let's see here. All right. So we have the trucker Walter. And we got. Let's see what happens if I start. So we have Auftrag. And we have we have a little bit of a language barrier here. So I got these things that I can move, and there's assumably 20 of them, and then you got like points. I'm really like, can I like make this full screen? A little bit like non-full screen. Brute force, yeah. So it looks like you can put like things in here. So what if I like take this and put it here? All right, so nothing happening there. I think I'm missing something. Color needs to match. Right. So how do I change, like, does any of these like match? Next. Middle one has no color. So this one is blue, this is no color, and this is green. Right. All right. So okay, so I put it there. I got some points I can't really see, but they're there. You just gotta believe. And then it's like, can I do anything else? Do I need to like go next, or I can't do anything else? Move next. Okay, so I'm pressing next. Yeah. This is why you let stupid people playtest, because now like you can see that I don't understand anything. So we got a lot of different things, and these are okay. So what if I press this? It's gonna like require one of that, I suppose. So what if I check that? Oh, so you can put 2 of those here. Let's go. Take the middle top. I don't know if I did, but all right, so I should probably you have to read out loud too. Yeah. You did. Okay, good stuff. All right, so I really need like more of these. This is Dreieck Presse. You have a machine in top corner. Right. All right, I'm gonna use this. And I can put 3 of these here. That's like big clutch, big time clutch. Nice. So I've got something here. I got 25 of something, and I got 6 of these triangles. And yeah, cool stuff. All right, so I've got a little bit of an issue with seeing this. There's probably like some score here or something, and cool stuff. Hey, Keep me posted. Keep me posted, Heideviska. I really want to see. So is this made on Godot? Godot? Is that made on Godot? Thanks for testing. Hey, it was my pleasure. My pleasure, my friend. All right. We are moving on. So UI. Should we? I think we could rework the crafting. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should rework the crafting. Because I am not proud of this menu. I am not proud of this menu. So I think, yeah, it's made in Godot. Nice. So do you like it? Is it any good? So I've heard a lot of people are like getting into it. And I think there's kind of like this hype around it these days. So I was just wondering, like, what do you think? What do you think about it? All right. So if we do kind of like this, so you have like swords. I think I'm gonna do a little bit different, but I kind of like the idea that Aletzer gave us. So what I'm actually thinking of right now is we're gonna do this box, and this box is gonna be divided into two sections. So there's gonna be this list, and then there's gonna be the requirements. Is there gonna be anything else? They have somewhere. So item that is crafted. Yeah, so this is gonna be the item, and then this is gonna be the craft button. So what I'm actually gonna do is I am going to have so I'm gonna have like this section here at the top of the list, and these are going to filter the items. So for example, what you could see here is like, here are like swords, then you have like amulets or whatever, and then you have like rings, and then you have like all of this, and then you're gonna have like a list of all the stuff. And I think we could just, maybe they could be like, Hadeviska says, I personally like Godot. It has a lot of good size. For this project, it's perfect. But as always, depends on what you want to do. Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you, dude. Have you been doing this for a long time? So should we just do like something like tier 1 or like something like that, and then there's just like all the tier 1 stuff here? Or yeah, I suppose you could just have their names listed. So you have like black sword. You have like black sword, and then you press it, and then you have like green sword. And if you press it, so let's do like a, so you're pressing this one. All right, so that's a hand, not a penis. that's a hand, guys. That is a hand. And then you're gonna get like the requirements. Like this is gonna be like requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3, and this is the item that you're doing, so the green sword. And then here's like craft. I kind of like this. Yeah, I kind of like this. Can you then hover over the sword for some info? Like if it shows the tier. Yeah, there could be some additional information. Yeah. Antsa is here. Good day, Antsa. Vaka says that Unreal is for you if you want to get a job in a bigger company. Unity is for the middle ground, and Godot is amazing for solo/indie dev. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Yeah. I think that's like an oversimplification, but I think that's kind of true. Alistair says that can you then hover over the sword? I have a background in software development, but I started making games a year ago and I'm trying to make a living from it. Oh man, me too, dude. Me too. How's it going? How's it working out? I don't wanna be mean, but how's it going? How's it going, dude? Alistair says that like if it shows the tier, so this is how the ready game is gonna look like. Yeah, it's black background and some white boxes like from the 70s. I guess it's not needed. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think they will always be kind of like. So basically, this could be color coded, so it could be like white or grayed out, whether you can do it or not. And then I think it's gonna list like all of them in an order. So the first one is like the worst one. So you have black sword, green sword. I think there's a couple ways to look at. In Valheim, which I played for the first time a couple of weeks back, it always shows the items that you can craft first. But I think we could just do it simply so that we list them in the tier. So this would be like cyan sword, and then would be like red sword, basically. And these would be kind of like grayed out if you can't do them. Yeah, I kind of like the fact that you just go like the lower you get, the better it is, you know. And maybe you'll have like question marks here. Then, yeah. So this, I like this. I like this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hadeviska says that it's tough, as you probably know from experience, but I never had that much fun working. Probably have to take a part-time job to pay the bills, but I'm in it for the long game. Yeah. Hey, really, I do appreciate your rating, and it's nice to meet you. You're definitely like. I think you have a lot of like ambition and courage. It's not an easy thing, you know that for sure, getting into it. But I think it is doable. I am not getting paid to do this right now. I was employed for 2 years in a Unity game company, and I got laid off like in the fall. And I've been living off my savings, and basically my girlfriend is working full time, so I'm kind of like doing this and living a very small life. So this is kind of like my way of networking and adding stuff to my portfolio. If we make it, awesome. If I get a job offer somewhere, awesome. It's basically like I see only positive things happening. That's it. Hey, RZMJ, how's it going? Do you want me to call you RZ or MJ? Welcome. Nice to see you, dude. Where are you from? So Heideviska was from Germany. There's a few words RZ. All right, let's go. Where are you from, RZ? Trust yourself. You're building a lot here. Yeah, it is. All of it is good stuff. It would be so easy. It would be so easy to just like take it easy, play games all the time, you know, like get depressed, get fat. It would be so easy, like it wouldn't require me anything. But I did a promise to myself that I'm not going to take the laid off time, going easy on myself. I'm gonna pretend like I am, you know, like fully employed and just like doing regular work. Yeah. You don't want to go rats. Wait, I thought Austria. So which one is it? Living in Austria, but from Germany. Man, I would love to visit Austria. I think Austria is such a beautiful, beautiful country. Yeah, I would love to visit Germany as well. I've never been there. What do you guys think, Arzi and Heideviska? What are the places to go in Germany? Because I don't think people really get how big of a country and kind of like diverse country Germany is. So where would you recommend us go with my family? You could start your own company and get help from government. Yeah, I could do that. It wouldn't give me more money though. It wouldn't. And it would give me more responsibilities. So I'm kind of like trying to put off doing the company as long as I can. So I'm basically like raising no salary. I'm basically like getting no money. So I'm getting like government unemployment fund. And if for some reason they want to cut me out of it, then we're going to do a company. Or if we start getting money from this, you know, revenue or something, then we're going to start a company. So that's kind of like my plan. Hardeviska says that depends on what you want to see, people, culture, land. That's a good question. That is a good question, my friend. So obviously, like we are really food oriented. We love good food. We love to see, you know, like we don't have any mountains really in Finland. We have these things called Arctic mountains, but they're not really mountains. they're kind of like a little bit bigger hills. Yeah. So I think we would love to like see some Alps or something. And like a lot of good food would be really cool. Go to Berlin if you want to see different impressions from everywhere. I've heard like good things about Berlin. Then I've heard not so good things about Berlin. Metsavel, what's? How's it going? Good morning. Welcome. Nice to see new people. Go to Bavaria if you want to see the Alps. Nice. Yeah, so that's another thing. Like when you think of Alps, people like immediately go to Austria or Switzerland, I think. But there's like the Alps are huge. You can see them in Germany, you can see them in France, you can see them in, I think you can even see them in like Slovenia or something. Arzi says that I think that's a question not to ask Germans, they'll just tell you their region. I'd say you have to see Black Forest, Karlsruhe, Stuttgart. But people are from elsewhere who visited Germany before. The Black Forest is amazing. Wait, what is Black Forest? Wait, what is that? I've never heard of that. Black Forest, Germany. Schwarzwald, so it's literally like Black Forest, I think. Largest forested mountain range in the state of Baden-Württemberg. All right, easy. Where do I sign up? Where do I? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I hate Google. I hate Google. All right. Is anyone with me? How do I get to Google Map? This is unbelievable. How do I? Black Forest is an ancient forest, magical looking place. Damn, Black Forest. I'm having the same. There's a tab. Really? Is there a tab? Am I like blind? Am I just? Okay, so now it's just whatever. All right, so this is such a big place. That is a big place. It's literally like there at the edge of the Alps, and yeah, it's like Strasbourg is there, so that's kind of like the politics center of like a EU. I hate the new way to get into Google Map. Yeah, Spago! Welcome to the Hall of Fame. I really want to see this place though. Where should I go? Feldberg. Spagu! 49 months! Hei, Spagu! Kakkis pisti kans 49 kuukautta. Te menette käsi kädessä. Kiitoksia Spagu, arvostan. Iso. Thank you Spaghetti. Mr. Eeti. Big PP energy from Sotkamo, Finland. Let's go! All right. So this is from some of the Black Forest areas. Damn. Then we have a huge word. Like, what is it with German words? Like, German words are like they're like nothing else. They can be like 50 letters as far as I know. Like, try pronouncing that. Elbsandsteiningebirge. Yeah, there it is. Finns complaining about love. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. That's kind of true. It's like Sweden. We put stuff together. Like, you know, like IKEA. Ei mennä ainakin askeleella. No niin, kiitoksia Paku isosta. Mitä kuuluu vielä meille? Ai. So, all right, let's have a look at some of these tourist places. So there's like a tourist attraction. What the hell am I looking at? What is this? This could be from my game. Like the nature has died. This is like the largest Portuguese word. Externocleidomastoido. Schweizer, good to see you. How are you, Schweizer? Yeah. So this is really cool stuff. So I want to see like the Black Forest, Germany, just some like people's images, because I had a little bit. Whoa! So there's 18 castles in the Black Forest. That's nuts, dude. Wow. So it has some like insane architecture. Oh man. This looks like straight out of some like fantasy game, you know. It's a little bit under my webcam, so I hope you guys can live with that. Oh my god, what is that? What is that, RC? What is that? Oh shit. Schweizer says that I live in the Netherlands and I go to Germany often. Amazing country, culture and food. A good pork knuckle in a brauhaus with a local beer after a day in nature is something else. Yeah, I have a big fondness of the German people. The Germans are kind of like, I think they're just like known for their, you know, like rational mind and kind of like this, you know, they're kind of like the engineers of the world. And I can really appreciate that. I can really appreciate the Germans. And there's a lot of like good music coming from Germany as well. Yeah, I would love to visit. I don't know why I haven't. Yeah. Kävin muuten Oulussa paskakaupun, ihan mankelissa ajeli jossain valkean parkkihallisen portteja kylteen joka puolella. Spakuilla autenttinen kalliopark-kokemus. Alright, RC is giving me a challenge. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We can do this. Not bad. Yeah. New. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. Easy. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Alright? Rindfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Nailed it. Am I now a German? Oh man. Whoop. Oh man. Many fantasy games got its inspiration from Black Forest. There is literally an area, the second area in Valheim is called the Black Forest. And that kind of like immediately brought me back to like Valheim. As far as I know, Valheim is kind of like, I think it's like Nordic game. It's kind of like Norse mythology, you know, like Norway, Sweden kind of thing. So it probably has nothing to do with it. But that's like, this really looks like it. Really looks like it. Yeah, exactly what Electra says. Antikonstitutionelement. Lentokone, suihkuturbiini, moottori, apumekaniikko, aliupseeri, oppilas. Law for transferring tasks regarding the laboring of beef. Rindflies is beef, right? Like cow meat. Perfect. Here's your transport. Let's go. Passport. Let's go. Oh no, I missed the supervising part when translating. Hey, but nice to meet you, my German friends. I really want to play you some Rammstein because Rammstein is probably the most appreciated band from Germany here in Finland. Everyone loves Rammstein. I've seen them live a couple of times. They are insane. Just like I would love to play it to you, but we are copyright free here. And now that I forgot and remember, we should add the YouTube chat into my view. If somebody comes to YouTube, I can't see what they are typing. All right. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, it's Black Forest. What was it? What was the one we were talking about? No, yeah. It is the Black Forest. Okay. Normal thick forest in Sweden. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let's focus. We haven't been focusing, guys. We have been procrastinating like hell. So, we kind of like started designing a new UI for crafting. And I think we're going to go with this. So we're going to have like these tabs, which are going to be like different types of items. And then if you press one of them, you're going to get a list of just like the title of the item. And you can press the title of the item and then it's going to, you know, like show what it needs. I have to go, says Ida Viska. Thanks for the welcome. Have a great stream. Hey, it was so nice to meet you. I'm really gonna try to stop by. I'm gonna try to stop by on your stream one day. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again. Have a good one. Have a good one. What is the legendary goodbye? It's like auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen, or something like that. Probably butchered it, so just try to unhear that. I would really appreciate it. Okay. I kind of love how Germany in Finland have its child's game. Kuka pelkää mustaa miestä in Finnish and we har Angst vor Schwarzenmann in German. And we have to always say it's not racist. It's a guy in the shadow. Yeah, that's a game that caused a lot of like outcry. A lot of outcry. I kind of want to delete the whole thing. Is it bad idea? Then again, I think I might be able to utilize some of it. I kind of want to like just explode the whole thing. So what we need is we kind of need to combine the whole thing. But then again, this is kind of like that already. If we just like enable this and make it bigger. Yeah. Let's try to combine. Let's try to combine this. So this is going to be like the background of the whole thing. And we're gonna like stretch it. So this is, for example, 1,000 width. I think this could be bigger. This might be bigger, but let's try that. Let's try that. Finland is kind of famous for its racist foods and sketches. I suppose so. If you wanna like make it racist, I think yeah, you're probably right. Then we're gonna do image. I kind of want to delete the whole thing. I wish I knew how to make something and not think that. Yeah. Arze, are you a game dev yourself? What do you do? What do you do? All right, I'm gonna try to work on the looks as well. So for example, here so if we okay, so let's reopen some of these tabs. Let's reopen some of these tabs, shall we? So for example, on World of Warcraft, it's kind of like I think that's gray. I think that's like, I don't have a like crazy good color eye, but I think that's like gray. So I think that's what we could do. And it has like a lot of like texture and kind of like this depth. So this one there's actually quite a bit of shadow here. It's kind of cool. So we could try to mimic that. Yeah, Vaka, exactly. You don't even want to say that. You don't even want to say that out loud. So what if we did like this, but we went a little bit more on the like gray. A little bit more on the gray. And maybe add a little bit of transparency or something like that. I don't know, 200. Let's try that. Gilded birch is here as well. Guild Wars 2 crafting is basically what you drew. Yeah. This is gonna be a little bit of an hour version, but I'm gonna go the extra mile here to kind of like try to make it what it needs to be now. But hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you, my friends. So, background. Let's put these underneath the background now. Like so. Then, we're gonna work on it piece by piece. So, first of all, what we need to do is we kind of need to make this smaller. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and decrease the width quite a bit. So this is gonna be something like 300. If anyone's wondering, like, Ame, where are you getting your numbers from? Out of my ass. Out of my hairy, sweaty butts. So that's kind of what I'm aiming to do. And then we're gonna do the material parent. And this is actually gonna be like the rest of it. This is gonna be the rest of it. So let's increase the width to roughly what it needs to be, which I think is 700. Hey, RZ! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. So it's gonna be something like that. Greetings from the primordial lands of Häme. Is it Kanta-Häme or Päijät-Häme? If you get stuck with the UI, you can poke me as graphical designer. I know something about it. Yeah, so, yeah, the thing is, I could definitely use some help, but, I don't know what. I'm not sure if that qualifies me as being a game dev, but yeah, I started 2 prototypes as a side thing in January, but I'm slow, like 50 lines of code is LOC lines of code per week. Mostly busy with uni and with repeatedly refactoring what I have. Oh man, how is that so relatable? How is that so relatable? Instead of getting anything done, you're just like moving things around. Like a shout out when you see something very bad. Yeah, just no, don't do that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the. So here it actually has kind of like that search bar. I think I'm gonna get rid of the these headers here. I am gonna move this under here, and then I probably don't need this one here. So let's move that, like just delete it. Just delete it, alright? So underneath material parent we have a header. We can probably get rid of that altogether. And we should also get rid of these. So here we have kind of like this container thing. And we have a text field. Like, what is this? Tier 1. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all of this shit. Then again, I kinda do I want them. So what you could do basically is just like enable them with the tabs. Yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna rename these. This is going to be like weapons container. So it's gonna be like weapons container. Then just copy paste these many times over. So we have armor container. RZ, what's your game about? So, all right. So I have not figured out a perfect elevator pitch yet. but do you know of a game called RuneScape? And do you know the original one, RuneScape Classic? That's gonna be my first question. Are you gonna add item requirements? How many items you have? Like 80 out of 100? Not to this one, no. I think the only one we could really do is kind of like gray it out if you don't have the materials. But the numbers are gonna be in this other view. So we're gonna do what are the words? What are the words? I think it's amulet container, and then we have the ring container. I actually think we should probably have the tools here as well. So we're gonna do like trident container, and then one more, and this is gonna be the pickaxe container. Nope, I don't know it, sorry, I'm only coder, 0% a gamer. I don't know if you're pulling my nose, but all right. So, basically, my game is about the lore of the game is that you have been sent into purgatory. You've been sent into hell, and it's called Tuonela. Tuonela is a Finnish hell. And you have like all these shadows here, which are the characters, and they need to figure out who is the best one, who's the strongest, and who is the strongest will get out. Basically, that is the simplest way to put it. The gameplay then again is more like this RPG game. So you're fighting against NPCs, you're fighting against other players. You are crafting and looting better gear, and you're trying to be the kind of like the king of the hell, you know. And yeah, that's basically it. Everything is loosely tied to Finnish folklore. And yeah, there it is. So this crafting header, let's actually put this on top here. So this is actually gonna be like the header of the everything, and I see that underneath we have the toggle parent, so this needs to go. This is going underneath the main parent here. I think it should be like here, and let's just put them onto the top here, and this main parent shouldn't be taking the whole height. So what if we make it smaller? So this one doesn't scale it. So let's see if we could scale that. See if we could like take this space here, and now what if we take like top? Yeah, this is kind of like the thing that I wanted to do. 50. All right. And so now we got like this kind of thing happening here. I suppose this could be a little bit wider because they don't fit. They don't really fit here. Kyle on a quest. How's it going? Welcome. Good day. Where are you from, my friend? Tuonela really isn't hell, it's more like afterlife, but I'm just Pilkunus, yeah. The real realm of the dead sounds cool. You better call it that. Yeah. I'll go now. Hey, RZ! Was nice to meet you, and I hope to see you again, alright? Take care. Does the UI scale with resolution? It does. So it's underneath my game UI, and it's like screen space overlay, and the canvas scales with screen size. Yeah. First time on your stream. Hey, nice to meet you, dude. Nice to meet you. Yeah. All right. So we are kind of like reworking on our crafting UI. We already had a version, but it kind of sucked. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it was kind of bad. So we're kind of like reworking it right now. I think this could be, like, this part could be a little bit bigger. So let's make it a little bit bigger so that we can fit, like, all of these. Maybe like 400. And then we gotta change the other one. So this one needs to be small. I think we could try this one. Let's try this one. And then we're just gonna add this width into 600. And do we need to do anything else? I don't think we're gonna be needing a canvas group, so I'm just gonna remove that. Alright, then we gotta get rid of the weird colors. We gotta get rid of those things. And where are they located in? So we have a color here. I think this could be just black with some transparency, but that's obviously ruined everything. That ruined how did that ruin everything? Wait. Oh, so this one, oh, okay, I see. So let's actually try to make this, maybe this should be, I don't know. Maybe this should be like this color. Now I am making character animations. I need more stylized animations so that I can figure out more combat tech. Progox is taking on a big burden. You are literally taking a big burden. Like, I saw what you're doing. Like, I think it's quite a feat that you're doing that. I think it's quite the feat, you know. Let's actually put this underneath the crafting station, and then we can probably place this here. Let's make it smaller. I don't think it needs to be that big. Maybe like 50 times 50. And let's make it outside or something. Maybe to the corner. 25, 25. Alright, so it's there. Alright, so it's starting to take shape. We still have some ugly coloring here. We have some ugly coloring. I'm trying to find where they are. Okay, so this is the problem. That was not the problem. So where is the coloring coming from? Where is the coloring coming from? I think this is a place for some colors. Material parents. Just like, where is the colors coming from? No. Where is the color coming from? So there's something here. Remove. Okay, so all of these have like these. Just get away. All right. Hey, now we got rid of it. We got rid of the color. All right. What are we doing? So this is the background. We do need kind of like a section for the headers. So let's do an empty. This is going to be the well, I suppose we actually have it already, don't we? We have the toggle parent. Let's put this underneath here. And then this is gonna be stretched on top. And it's gonna take like this amount. What is it, like 100 pixels? No, 75? No, 50? I think 50 is probably pretty close. And then this area should be like top 50. So now we've got like this little section for those tabs. Yeah, all right. I think this could be yeah. It's not horrible. By the way, if there's any new viewers and you like what you're seeing, or, well, okay, I take that back. You probably don't like what you're seeing right now, so maybe if you like the vibes, you can drop a follow. I would really appreciate that. We are doing this every workday. Every workday we're doing this. What's your game about? Hey, do you know? So, why it's so funny is that I literally went over the same speech 10 minutes ago. So, do you know of a game called RuneScape? Oh man, I think I need a pitch. Please, someone figure out a speech for me. Of course! Let's go! Let's go. Alright, so my game, I need a post. I think I need a clip, yeah. So, my game is the original RuneScape Classic. Not old school, although there's a lot of resemblance. So RuneScape Classic, so we're talking about like 2D sprite characters moving around. You have like RPG elements, so you're crafting, you're looting, you're killing monsters, you're killing bosses. You're getting better, you're getting stronger. And then you need to fight other players to become the king of the hell, the king of Tuonela. Tuonela is kind of like this Finnish hell. And the art style is kind of like Don't Starve, if you know what Don't Starve is. So it's kind of like this papery 2D assets in a 3D world. Yeah, we're kind of like doing this multiplayer RPG game. Old school. Yeah, that's basically it. All right, so we got these. This is not right though now, is it? We have the weapons container. I don't think we want to stretch it like this. What if we stretch it like this? What if we stretch it like that? We stretch it like that. Why does it look like that though? There's something wrong with it. RuneScape in Finland, yeah. You got it. You basically got it, yeah. You're gonna create bank system? Yeah, there's gonna be a bank. There's gonna be a bank 100%. There's gonna be a bank. Awesome, let's go. So where are you from? Is it Gale or Guile? Or something else? I could be butchering it. It's done by changing timescale 0. Both is fine. Nice. I appreciate that. Some people are really strict about the pronunciation of their names. And I am just a simple man. I can only handle simple things, you know? Alright, so then let's check out the other part. So I think this one is alright. It's not the most pretty thing I've ever seen, but I think we can live with that. Let's check this out. So we have the background. That's good. Then we have we got something shit here. There's something shit here. What's going on here? I think this should be changed to horizontal layout group, so we're gonna fix that at some point. Then we have the oh, here's something. Here's something. I'm seeing something. Yeah. So what we actually had in mind is kind of like the materials. I kind of like the fact that the item that we're crafting is on the top. So I think we're gonna stick to that. This should be... Well, let's reduce the height by 50. So it doesn't fight with the existing space. And this one should be, yeah, main parent, background, material parent, background. Yeah, there it is. All right. I think that's fine. I'm from Spain, but living in the UK. Also, indeed, working on a survival horror myself. Let's go. Nice to meet you. Do you stream, or are you just like, do you have mental health and you are doing it alone on off stream? Spain, awesome. We haven't met that much people from Spain. I've been to Spain. I love Spain. Me and my girlfriend, that first trip we did together was to Alicante. It was a pretty good trip. Weather wasn't the best. It was a little bit of rainy, but yeah, it was a good trip. I am from Alicante. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh man, you have a beautiful city. You have a beautiful home city, my friend. That is, what are the odds, man? What are the odds? Oh man, like I literally fell in love with your like regional food, like I'm gonna say like it's paella. You probably say it with the J, like paella or something. Like I freaking love the seafood paella. It's so freaking good, man. I've been trying to do it a couple of times home, and I can do like an okay version. I can do an okay version, but it's nowhere near like your Alicante version. It's so freaking good, man. It's so ridiculously good. Oh man, it was actually like there was some challenges in our trip because we were just 20. We're literally like 20-year-old kids. Our first trip together abroad, and we went. And Alicante, you gotta know one thing. It's not like the most touristy place. So we're not talking about like Barcelona or like Madrid or something like that, or Malaga or something like that. It's literally, there's not that much tourism, and basically all the tourists that we saw were from other places of Spain. So nobody, like I'm telling nobody, not even the hotel staff talked English. So it was, I literally had this. So I'm like allergic, and back in the day I was like even more allergic than these days. So I had like Google translated this little note that says like, yeah, so I'm allergic to like eggs and dairy. And every time we go anywhere to eat or whatnot, I'm kind of like sliding the paper, like, like just trying to like look away, like I'm just sliding the paper, like it says in Spanish, like yeah, I'm allergic to like eggs and dairy. And I didn't get poisoned once. I didn't get poisoned, so it worked. But Alicante, it wasn't the easiest first trip together because yeah, people didn't really talk English. Not as well as Gael here on the chat. I do bad videos in YouTube. Let's go. Me too, man. Me too. All right. So I think we should get rid of like. Okay, so that is what? Excuse me. What? I don't know. I'm just gonna remove all these image components. Do we need a shadow? I don't think we're gonna do a shadow here. Yeah, I'm going Mallorca on summer. Yeah, those. Yeah, is it in Gran Canaria? Isn't that where it is? All right. So what are we doing here? So I need to find where the image is coming from. Is it this one? Okay, so that's not it. That's definitely not it. Where is it coming from? Is it here? No, it's not here. Craft button. Okay, so that's just that. That's not it. Selected item. This is it. Yeah, this is it. All right. All right. I'm gonna disable it for now. So how does it look right now? It's not like absolutely garbage, but it's not like absolutely garbage, but it's not very good. Oh, Mallorca is its own island. Yeah, it is. Is it actually in Mediterranean? I was thinking why I do always, but the crafting bottom right corner, goddamn wall. Yeah. I can understand that. So if we take one more look at the, for example, this one. So this one is kind of like darkened. It's kind of like darkened, and the rest is kind of like this gray. Yeah, so this is kind of like that. It's like further. Yeah, there's kind of like this 3D effects. I just realized we are not doing that right now. So this one is the kind of, the list is kind of like black. Let's try to do that. So what if this background was, what if we just went like, what if we just like went like black? What if we just went black with a little bit of a transparency? Just a little bit. And dark gray. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is difficult. This is difficult. And then basically, like this one was, it's like, so there's kind of like this darker area here as well. So here, we don't currently have any background here, so let's add an image here, and this is gonna be black with a little bit of transparency, I guess. Textured gray would be nice, yeah. If somebody can find me something, I would be really enjoying that. Electro! I'll be going now. Have a nice day, everybody. Hey, you too! You too! Always nice to have you. We are gonna continue tomorrow. See you there, hopefully. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop it. I know what you're thinking. Why won't this guy shut up? Okay, so I think we gotta do a little bit of like padding here. So let's add like 5 pixels everywhere. Well, it do look like shit. It looks like shit. Okay, let's take the shadow away from here. I'm just gonna copy this component. Just gonna delete this. Get out of here. Just get out of here, all right? And we're gonna add it into the main background. So I think this should be it. And then if we paste the values here, now we're gonna have kind of like this overall thing here. So I think we should change the... Yeah, those boxes need some texture, yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So this color isn't really working out for us. What if we did like... What if we did a little bit of a grayscale here? Yeah, it's starting to look engineered. It's starting to look like engineer boxes. What if we add a little bit of padding here as well? Right, so it's kind of good. Now I don't think the header color is working anymore. On Mac OS, yep. So where's the header? There it is. So this one is supposed to be like gray as well, but logic is the way. Now it's gray, guys. 90s Windows, which is perfection. It is perfection, damn right. Damn right. Alright, so this black isn't working. This black isn't working, that's for sure. Alright. Then let's change this. The selected item parent. Yeah, you're gonna be here. I don't think you need to be that anymore. I think we could do like a text here to say what it is. Selected item parent, so that's fine. Then we have the selected item here at the center. I guess that's fine. Show item that is crafted. What do you guys think? Which one is better? Now you have a time. You have a chance to do good in your life, guys. You have a chance to do good in your life, guys. So should the item that we're crafting, should it be here in the middle, or should it be on the top or at the bottom? So we have the materials and the items. Should they be which way? Which way? At the middle. I never done good in my life. I work for evil. I can appreciate that. So Vaka says that it should be here at the middle, like boom. And then does that mean that the materials should be at the top? Materials should be at the top then. So we gotta make this. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, but we're gonna change this into horizontal. It could be a grid one as well. I kind of like the grid one. I think the grid layout group. Alright, so it just said fuck you. Let's do a grid layout group. And we're gonna go ahead and make this middle. Start corner. Wait. So we're stretching out. I think we need to do like... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I think... Wait. Alright, now I think that's probably fine. Should probably be something like 200. And then these bad boys. I want them to be at the middle. Alright, so let's make these a little bit bigger. I think they can be like 150. Let's give them a little bit of pad. Like 10. What is, like, some of them has like shadow. Like, what is that? What am I looking at? Does this have a shadow? Why does it look different than the other one? I don't fucking get it. Creating UIs. It is literally underappreciated. Okay, so this one just like wants to do it like so. How do I like make it child alignment? Can I do like middle center? There it is. All right, now we just add a little bit of pad. Just a little paddy. So a little bit spacing, like 10 pixels. Why does the other one look so different though? Like, I'm not getting it. So this one, it has a button. It has an inventory item. Yeah. This one just looks different. It just looks different now. Okay, this one has outline. Is that it? I think that was it. Did I like the outline though? Did I like it? I don't know. I kind of like this. I think this is clean. Is it just me, or is it kind of clean? It's kind of clean now. We gotta find a way to... I think this item that we're crafting is... it could be in the middle. Yeah, I think we could change it. Let's change it. So what Waka said basically. So in the material container, this is actually gonna be at the top. So let's put it there at the top. Wait. Height 200. Okay, so yeah, this does that. Then we gotta do the selected item parent. This is gonna be now... I think this is just gonna be like set manually. Something like this. Minus 200. Alright. And I think these could be smaller. So let's make them smaller. Let's try like 125. And then this selected item could be bigger. Is this the one that's controlling that? Yeah. So let's make these like 150 times 150. And then the icon can be bigger as well. This can be bigger, like, I don't know, like 125. How's that, guys? How's that? How is that for a change? I think these text could be smaller. I don't think these need to be so big. Let's make it smaller. So 30. I think we could add a little bit of text, but I don't know, where should the text be? Damn, time is running as well. I gotta end soon. I am really like, I'm loving the, I'm having so much energy today because I went to the gym. Feel like I've had such a great stream today. But yeah, the craft button, I think it has some color. Let's change that. So I think it should be just black with some opacity or something. UI layout always devolve into mess, game dev or web dev. Yeah, I think this is pretty clean though. Is it the most pretty you've seen? No, hell no. But without textures, I think this is fairly good. Yeah, so I think we ought add like a third material requirement now as well. So let's just do like another one. And this is gonna be the material requirement 3. And I'm gonna change the icons by default. So this is going to be like black ore. Like so. And then this guy is gonna be like blood. And then lastly we're gonna have like the fragment or something. Make the button lighter so it makes it pops out, and when you press it turns darker. Do you mean these buttons? I don't have like any intention of making it a button though. Crafting button. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. So this one could be lighter. All right. Maybe it could be like the same color as the background. Is this the same color? Why does it look so dark? Is that really the same color? It can't be. It can't be the same color. Maybe this is some color theory shit. Maybe this is some color theory that really fucks with my head, but that's fine. And when you press it, so press color, it's gonna be a little bit darker. Yeah, there it is. That's all right. Okay, so that's all right. Now we kind of need to like do the functionalities. So nothing works. Can the craft button box cast a shadow? Yes, I think it can. So we're just gonna add a shadow here. I'm just gonna add a shadow here, and maybe this could be like, I don't know, 2 and -2. Does it cast a shadow though? Yeah, it does. Should all of these cast shadows? They can. They can. So what if I added like a shadow here as well? Is the shadow all around the button? What do you mean? So that doesn't seem to work. Oh, it's in the wrong place. This is in the wrong place, so it should be here. That's something I learned the hard way, is that you gotta have the shadow in the same place where your renderer is. Otherwise, it's not gonna do jack shit. It's not gonna do jack shit. Paste component values. Add a shadow. Paste values. Alright, so those now paint a picture. What about the item or the background. So we're talking about this one. Let's add a little bit of a shadow here as well. So the lighting is coming from the top, not from an angle. Ah, so do you mean that like it should be like just like Y, not X? Does it make better? All around the box. Ah, so you mean like from like where I'm sitting from, you know. Ah, how can you do that though? How can you do that? Because there's like effect distance. What if it's like 0, 0, 0? Does it do anything? Well, it does make it darker. On Photoshop we use outline. Yeah, it's not shadow, it's outline, yeah. Hey, yeah. All right, let's try that. So outline. There is outline. There's like effect distance. That is dark. That is dark. Alright, let's do this multiple times at a time. Should have done it before. So outline, let's try what it looks like if it's 1 and 1. I think the backgrounds are just too dark now. I think they're just too dark. Let's change the color to a little bit more grayish. Okay, now you can like start to see what's happening, right? You can start to see what's happening. So if you add this value, you're gonna get more outline. That's pretty clean. I kind of like that. That's kind of clean. Yeah, that was a good point. Good point, Waka. I appreciate that. Let's take this and change it into this. Is the window closing edge outside like that from the window? I feel like it's harder to hit. Yeah, it's kind of like on the corner there. Yeah, I'm taking requests or whatnot. I've been doing UI too much. I think I'm like slowly becoming good at it. That's what it feels like. I think I'm like slowly becoming good at it. Really slowly. So what did we do on these? So we had outline 2, yeah. Outline 2. Cubezoid. The craft button could be replaced by the text not enough materials or some symbol when player doesn't have enough to craft the item. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. How's you doing, Cubezoid? Can the outline have a blur or scatter effect? I have no idea. I don't see that in the options. So I'm just gonna hide the chat. Yeah, like I don't know. Is there like scatter? No. Blur? No. I have no idea. Sounds like something that you could create as a sprite. Yeah. Alright. So I think the selected item image, this one could use a little bit of something more interesting. Okay, so this darkens the whole thing. This darkens the whole thing. Like I think there could be like another image really. So there would be like this small kind of thing. Ruokalepoa. Oikein, oikein. Let's make this a little bit brighter. Like so. Time to go home. Hey Larre. Take care, take care. Thank you for everything today. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, alright? So I think what we could do is here kind of like add like an what is this? Wait, what does this do? Does it do anything? I don't think that does anything. I don't think that does absolutely anything. So what I think we could do here is kind of like... Okay, so that does fuck all. Wait, what the hell? So this is the selected item. Okay, so this is this one. So I'm kind of like thinking like, what if this was something like this? And then this one would be kind of like even brighter, but they're just kind of like doing the same thing. So we need to add a little bit of padding here. And now we're kind of like doing what I wanted it to do. Yeah, so we get kind of like this, kind of like that thing happening. All right. All right. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now, we got these containers. And all of these are... They need a vertical layout group, probably. So let's add a vertical layout group into this. And we are just going to add text. But it does need a button. So I think we need to do the UI element kinda. We need to do it again. So let's see what we had previously. Have you used the new UI system? There's a new UI. There's a new UI system. Shit. No, I haven't. Please let me know. How is it? Is it good? So let's see here. It's still in beta. So that's why. That's why. No, I'm still doing very much the basics. I'm gonna do a save at this point. I don't want to lose anything. And I'm gonna do what I should have done earlier. So I'm gonna do a prefab out of it. This is gonna be called the crafting station UI. And let's do some version control. So let's add everything. Created a prefab out of crafting station UI. Started working on a new version of crafting UI. Yeah. Bim, bim, bim. Guys, if you want to continue the talks of game development and software engineering and games and everything, consider joining our Discord. We have a growing developer base where you can network and you can share your work. So basically, now we have that. Very good. So we got these weapon containers. So now we need to print out these elements, and they are not just text. They are different things. So let's see. I think we have like. So we have crafting station UI here. Do we have... Oh, we have a crafting... Shit. So we have crafting UI item. Let's see what it happens if I put it here. Alright, so it's basically just... it has icon. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I am going to unpack you. And we're not gonna need an icon anymore, so I'm gonna give it a delete. It has a background and I need a title. So let's do text. Item text. Item text. I haven't tried it myself, but the new UI system is called UI Toolkit and is more web-based design with CSS styles. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Is it just me? But that sounds like the worst thing I've heard. Sounds like the worst thing I've heard all day. Alright, so what we want to do here is you want to start from upper left, yes. We do want to start from upper left. This one is just like... That is not the place where I want it to be. Might be just crazy enough to work. Kinda true. Kinda true though. So how do I get that bad boy to move into the list? How do I get it to move? For some reason it's not doing that. Do I need to set this to some place other than like stretch? Upper left, upper center. That might work. It's kind of like this guy's pivot point is wrong. What if I add like width to it? It's like 200. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. What if I do like stretch top? Nothing happened. All right. Well, what if I add like, I don't know, like 400? 450. So now we're getting somewhere. It's not, I don't know if this is the best practice though. I don't think that I want any image here. And I'm seeing some background here as well, which I think we should get rid of. I just, basically what I want is just like text that you can press. That's what I want. Now let's change the text to go left and center. And this should kind of like fill the whole thing really. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Now let's add a little bit of that padding here. 5 with, yeah, that's probably fine. All right, so what if I have like these kinds of elements? The font is horrible. The font is bad, but turns out I don't have anything else, so that's basically that. So now if we copy paste this, we should be seeing horrible results. So upper left, reverse range, control child size. That is not what I wanted it to do. Alright, so that's better. Yeah. Alright. 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 So basically that could work. Now, we got a button. We do have a button. And with the button, you're gonna be doing stuff. I think that's pretty good. I think that does work. So this is gonna be like the crafting UI item new, and I'm just gonna delete these other ones, and so we're gonna do a new prefab out of it. And tomorrow we are going to be working on making this a feature. So we're gonna be coding this. We got something that's already there, but it has to be redone quite a bit. I think this is looking a lot better, but it still needs many hours of work. So let's add these. Created a new crafting UI item prefab and tweaked the container logic. All right, so that's it. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a blast today. It was actually one of the best streams this year, and we're gonna continue tomorrow with more good stuff, good chatting and good progress. Yeah, I don't know. Can you imagine that focusing on your health gives you better results? Let's rate someone. Let's see here. Micro Rapture Games. We could rate our friend Tim. No, this is not actually Tim. This is somebody else. I forgot their name. I'm sorry. I was here to hear how good it was. Hey, Lopo. Hey, it's all right. Good day. How are you doing? Oh yeah, this is the guy. This is actually a nice guy. Let's go rate him. I think this guy was working on some simulator games, Micro Rapture games. Let's go raid. Guys, thank you for everything. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.